Hello guys, and welcome to another tutorial. Now what I want to go through with you today is how to debug your JavaScript using Chrome developer tools. Now this is very useful when you've written a bit of code and you don't know what the hell is going on. Now I've got a little problem here, so I'll basically debug that with you live on camera. Well, not live because I might edit it, because I honestly don't know where this is going to go, or I might just leave it somewhere when I think you've got the gist. So the first thing you want to do is going to click inspect element. It generally starts live off at the bottom, like that, but I really don't like it in that view. I like it in that view. And then just open it out, and then the next thing you want to do is go to sources and then scripts, and then basically find where your JavaScript is. Now basically what I've created is an autocomplete system, much like the jQuery UI one, but my one is more pretty, I think. Anyway, so let's see it in action. So if we go to the network tab and then we say referred type bam p, and you know it's cached, so you won't see any requests here, but then you click it, inspect element. What's that done? You see there data value, etc, etc, etc. So this is my content management system that I'm building. It's very messy, but you know. Okay, so now what I'm trying to do and where the problem is coming in, let me just refresh the page because this plugin is in creation and some bugs are about the place. So what I want to do is when I press the down key, we go down and we select type. However, if you saw, something's not quite happening the way we want it to. So what you then do is you basically go find the line of code where you think the problem is being caused. I should have found it before I started this recording, shouldn't I? So we bind the key down, so we'll start live here. What you have to know though is if you're going over a jQuery object or any object that has a callback function. So this here is a callback function, not callback function, but it is a callback function. I'm just talking trash now. Basically what you have to do is step into it, because if say we were here, basically what would happen is we'd go here and then we'd go here, but instead of going in here, we'd then go here if it was like in a different circumstance. But hopefully we may come into that somewhere along this. So let's do what we need to do. We press down. I have to be focused, I remember. Oh wait, here we go. Oh damn, messed up. Maybe refresh the page again. So bam. Then we press the down key. Now we set the index. So these are your variables here. Index is not yet defined. Okay, now I've basically created a constants class, but this is 40. So if e.which equals 40, so that is the jQuery object, which is 40 because that was the down key. That's the key code of the down key rather. So we go in there, and then if you want to go into the function that you're basically calling, you press this down button here. I then get I store this jQuery object, because what some people might do is they might let me see where I've actually used this here. They might say a dollar parentheses dot cf autocomplete here, and then dollar parentheses dot cf autocomplete there. Now what that will do is basically call the function twice, and what I like to do when I'm writing code is call a function once if at all possible. And if you notice here, I've got some weird looking what do you call it, syntax here. It's not weird. What this basically says is as.length. If you know anything about objects, JavaScript objects, you can access the property of an object either using dot or using parentheses like an array. So yep, if we go down, so we see that we have this here. Bam. Nothing there looks dodgy. Okay, so it says the index is 0, and because it's the first one, the index is that is a correct index, and then I just log that. And this is the same thing, so this is cfac selected dot remove class dot that. Now basically what I've done is I've done that, so remove class equals remove class. Because this isn't compressed, this looks like, well, you might be thinking, why has he done this? Basically, when I then go and use a compression tool somewhere, I think jscompress.com is a good one that you can go and have a look at. This will no longer be remove class. This may be just a, for example, so it'll be a equals remove class, which means then all of the instances where I have used remove class like that, we basically drop characters, and that basically helps us save space in the long run. So there we go. Boom. We can see nothing has been selected. So then we say, we find the option, and then we add a class. Boom, and then we can see there that it has correctly selected it, and then there we've basically gone into jQuery, boom, and I'm just gonna wait. So what the hell happened there? You see, this is annoying, because it seems like it worked, but we know it didn't, because what I showed you in the beginning. Ah, that is annoying. It's really annoying when it does that, but you know, it's really annoying. I have an idea what the problem might be, but that should have given you a sort of gist of how the debugger works. I'm just thinking if there's anything else that might be a problem. So let's just put stupid amounts of breakpoints about the place to go through this next one. So we have one here, but the thing is, you don't particularly want to go through all of it. You can just hold this button down, play, and then it skips all of the other ones. If say we're in this function, bam, oh damn, did it again. So you can see it in action. Preferred type, bam, we do what we need to do, and press it. Damn, I've lost it again, haven't I? Come, let's one more time, I'll try to get it this time. Preferred time, boom. And then we try to see where we've got our breakpoint. So now you don't want to go through this whole function. What you can do is you can step out of it just by doing that, and that brings us back into jQuery. We can step out of jQuery again, step out of that, and that is basically the top. And what do these two do again? Don't really ever use these. Oh, that just clears all my breakpoints, disables them anyway, like so. And this one is what it should do when there's an exception thrown. But hopefully you've learnt something, and for this one I'm gonna say goodbye, and wish me luck while I try to figure out what the problem is. Bye bye.